Alright guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's episode, I'm going to be giving you an update review on US30 and Bitcoin, what we are to look out for, and how I was able to jump in on the US30 trade that I call live right here 9 months ago on this YouTube channel. Alright, so I linked that video to this video. Pre-call for this bull run that is going on right now on the US30 trade, both on the US30 and SP500. Right now I call for this bull run. Right now, the interesting thing that happened right here on this US30 is that you can see how it respected this support. It respected this support. Alright, this is the previous resistance that turned support here. Alright, previous resistance that turned support here. And thirdly, this support aligns with the 61 Feb, which respects the Fibonacci retracement level, both the US30, Nasdaq, and SP500. You know, the charts are the same, right? They have the same charts. The charts are the same, but different prices. All right, so you see how the trend respected this 50 Feb, the 61 Feb retracement zone, okay, this level. All right, see how this trend respected it. All right, so actually inside of this level, that was when I jump in on this trade. Let me bring that back. I jump in inside of this 61 Feb retracement level on a lower time frame, okay, on a lower time frame. All right, so if you are able to jump in on that trade, you should be taking out your profit at 50,500. That is the 100% retracement zone. Okay, so we might see some correction from that area. All right, so now let's go down to a lower time frame. Let me show you how I was able to jump in. But let me plot this level. Should be taking out your 50% profit at this level of 100% retracement level, while you aim for overall profit target at this level of 55,000. If you are able to clear out this level of 55,000, that means we are coming down to this 60,000, 59,000 extension zone. 59,000 extension zone. How do I know that? If you plot this level, alright, so we get equal distance somewhere here. Get the equal distance. So my overall profit target is at 55,000. It's at 55,000, okay. Alright, so now let's go to lower time frame and see how we can possibly find further trading opportunity on this US30. On this US30, let's go for time frame. So this US30, they always respect Fibonacci retracement on higher time frame. So now we have gotten where the direction is going on higher time frame, on monthly and weekly time frame. So what I did was that I started looking for trading opportunity, buy trading opportunity only on lower time frame. That is 4 hours time frame. Is the time frame that I used to look for entry on this on any currency pair, be it Bitcoin, be it US oil, be it the currency market, be it the stock market or the crypto market. Once I'm able to predict on higher time frame where the trend is going to go for long term, then I'll start looking for a buy opportunity on lower time frame, as you are saying right here now. Okay, so actually I was able to jump in, I think, at a breakout of this trend line, this 4 hours trend line. Okay, let me draw it properly. Jump in somewhere here, I think somewhere here. My stop loss just below here. Alright, to take out 50% position here. Alright, but currently I've moved my stop loss to break even, I think, to somewhere here. My stop loss to first profit target was triggered. My first profit target was somewhere here. My first profit target was somewhere here. Zoom out so you get that clearly. my take profit was somewhere here. Distance. My first take profits were right there. So this market has triggered my first take profits. All right. I've moved my stops to break even. I've moved my stops to break even on this trade. All right. So this was my second entry. Okay. The third touch of this 4-hour straight line. This was inside here. All right. So my second entry was inside here. So all my first entry that I opened here, my stop loss has been moved to break even to take out profit here at this weekly level of 50,500. All right, this weekly resistance level. So we might see some correction from that level. So you should be taking out your profit there at this level. All right, so I jump in my second entry at this confluence zone. All right, so this how I jump in on this trade. Now this is what might happen to this trade. We might just break out of this level. All right, then we'll see a retest and continuation. All right, because I know this guy, this US30 and SP500, they are all trending the same way. Okay, so this is what might happen. Might see further upward movement in the coming days, in the coming weeks. Okay, from SP500. If I will jump in again, this is how I will look to find another entry. Alright, so I'll just be patiently waiting for something like this to happen, right, to jump in on this trade. Now let's look at Bitcoin. I'm still very much bearish on Bitcoin. Alright, Bitcoin is consolidating at this neckline as we speak. Okay, Bitcoin is still consolidating at this neckline, just like this previous consolidation. Okay, just like this previous consolidation. So I'm still favoring the downside on Bitcoin. What I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to do is to come and trade below, to come and test this 50 Feb, because right now it's testing the 61 Feb. So I want to see if we can come and do something like this, come and clear our stores before, come and clear our stop loss at this 51 Feb retracement level before I start looking for opportunity. All right, so my trading setup is still valid. But if we break this neckline, that means I'll be looking for buy opportunity. But right now the overall trend is still very much bearish on higher time frame. Okay, so it's still very much bearish on higher time frame, so we'll be looking for selling opportunity on BTC. I'll be looking for sell opportunity at the 50 Feb retracement level or at a breakout of this trend line. Okay, the breakout of this trend line. Consolidation right here. Consolidation going on right here at the neckline. So I speak more of my entry, guys, in my private community, so you can be part of that community with the link at the description. Speak more of my entry, because it's not just enough for you to predict price action, all right, but knowing when to trade, knowing when to buy, when to sell is the most important thing. Okay, I want to see if we can clear this previous high right here. Maybe if I see something like this, then I'll start looking for a buy trade, a sell trade on this BTC. I'm still favoring the downside on Bitcoin, so I'll be looking for trading opportunity, sell opportunity with my first profit target at this level of 63,000. all right, first profit target is going to be here. My second profit target is going to be 54,000. okay, so this is how I'm timing my entry on Bitcoin. All right, let's see if we can plot this previous trend line. Okay, so Bitcoin is testing the third touch of this trend line. All right, testing the third touch of this trend line, but I'm not going to be looking for a sell opportunity at this third touch of this trend line. Okay, let's see if we can respect the 50 Feb retracement or this this trend line, then we'll start looking for a sell opportunity. Okay, so yeah, my analysis still remain on Bitcoin. If you want to get more breakdown of that, go watch my previous analysis on this episode. Okay, so the other currency pair I also want to talk about is US oil. US oil did some crazy pullback. During the US and Iran conflict. Alright, during the US and Iran conflict, US oil made some correction from this institutional level of $60. Okay, but on higher time frame, if you can see clearly, there's a double top that is formed right here, right now. Okay, the double top that is formed on US oil, which is signaling further decline on Bitcoin. Okay, I mean on US oil, on the crude oil. Alright, see this double top. I'll be looking for a trading opportunity, a sell trading opportunity on this US oil because of that double top that is formed on monthly time frame. Okay, so let's see what happens. Let's see if we can look for an entry at this weekly level. We have this the first breakout. Might see a correction at this resistance level, then we'll see a decline. Alright, we'll see a decline. Alright, so this is what I'm looking at on this US oil. Alright, so we might see some correction from here, from this 100% Fibonacci retracement. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at now. Let's look at the dollar index before we look at euro and GDP. The dollar index has been consolidating now around this third touch of this trend line. Alright, see this consolidation. Dollar index has been consolidating right now. That's why the euro and GDP have not been trending lately. Okay, because of this guy. This guy has been consolidating here. So, but the way I'm seeing this DXY is going to break this trend line. Alright, this is the next level for DXY. $88 or $89. Alright, this is the next level for the DXY. And you know, if this guy is selling, that means euro is going to be buying, GDP is going to be buying, all the US pair that have USD as the quote or base currency will be buying. Okay, so as this guy is raging, I don't want to be trading either the euro or the British pounds. Okay, but let's see what's going on with the euro. Alright, you can also see the same consolidation going on with euro right here at this level. The same consolidation that is going on with DXY, because the DXY share the same charts with euro. The DXY is the inverse of the euro. The chart of the DXY is the inverse of the euro. So you see this guy is consolidating inside here, and euro is coming to fulfill this technical level until euro. I said I plotted this level before. Okay, it's back. So I will not be looking for either buy opportunity or sell opportunity. I want to see euro. Let euro come and fulfill this technical level. Alright, before I will start looking for another trading opportunity. Until we come back to fulfill this technical level, I'm not looking for any trading opportunity on euro. So I'll just be looking at euro. I'm not knowing when to trade is another skill. Knowing when not to trade is another skill. So you should know when to trade, you should know when to leave the market and stay out of the market. Alright, so euro is coming to fulfill this technical level of 1.25. Once we fulfill this level, then I will start looking for trading opportunity, sell trading opportunity. All right, so we might see something like this happen. We might see, if I see a monthly candlestick, a red that causes this massive down drop on euro. All right, this massive sell-off before. All right, so we might see the same. Once euro form a triple top right here, that means I'll be looking for a sell up. The same thing with the British pounds. Same consolidation is going on right here. Okay, same consolidation is going on right here. If I start looking for a sell opportunity, it's when we come back to fulfill this technical level. That's when I will start looking for another trading opportunity on this British pounds, because right now the British pound is reacting to the state touch of this trend line, this weekly trend line. It's reacting to this state touch. Okay, let's see if we can plot this level on this swing. Alright, so this is a 55 retracement level. Alright, first impulse move, correction, so I might see continuation like this. Okay, alright, so don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to like, be part of my trading community if you don't want to miss out on my signal that I always drop. Alright, so subscribe so you don't miss any updates that I call live on this YouTube channel. Let's move this YouTube to 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe, guys, like, and drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts about this currency pair that I just did analysis on, and I will still be updating you guys consistently on this YouTube channel on this trade that I just called. Subscribe, like, drop a comment, and I will see you